Hey guys, Ronnie Mac here. You guys know me as MrHairArt, owner of the Shops Salons NETWORK, the Hair Art Network, and the new Mobile Salon Network. I'm here at our new facility in Dallas, Texas. We're right here off the freeway. We've got a lot of traffic coming through here, so you know Mobile Salons is about to blow up. We are building, this is one of our locations where we build mobile salons. You can see all of the bays where we actually take in the buses and we create the Mobile Salon Buses here. Everyone asks us, where do we put them together? How do we do the process? Well, we're gonna show this particular building from start to finish as much as we can without violating too much of our privacy policies for our customers. A lot of the mobile salon operators don't like their buses being shown for their secrets of how they're putting them together and whatnot. So we're gonna show you guys how we're putting this shop together, how the business works, what we do to do the customization of the buses, and what all we put into them and all that good stuff. So you'll see that end to end. But if you're a barber or stylist and you're looking to go mobile, you need to go to our website, www.mobilesalons.com. That's where you get started. Get your monies together, get your heart right, and start getting serious about moving on this business, because it is taking over. If you're a barber that's sitting in a barber shop waiting on customers to come to you, you're gonna have a problem, because these barbers are going mobile. They're going to the customer, so they're getting their money automatically right off the bat. So you don't want to be the competition to that, because they're going to the customer and getting that money directly. If you're an investor, you want to be investing in a business that's safe, that is recession proof. Everybody has hair. You know, everybody wants to get their hair done, and today's day and age, everybody's looking for convenience, that convenience factor. So this is it. This is the mobile salon business. This is what we do. So we want you guys to come on board and invest in something that's actually moving, and it's going to be a safe bet for you to double, triple, even, you know, make even more money off of investing your money, putting your money to work. If you're an advertiser, if you're a sponsor or advertiser, this is a new wave.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ronnie Mac here. You guys know me as MrHairArt. I'm showing this video today just to give you a heads up. Mobile salon display advertising is here. We not only have the ability to do custom vehicle wraps, advertising company brands and products, we now have the ability to run video commercials on the inside and outside digital displays of all of our mobile barbershops and beauty salons. Contact us now to sign up for one of our new hair art and mobile salon advertising packages.
Okay, advertising in mobile salons, even advertising in hair art, advertising on people's heads in hair art advertising, hair art designs. Go to www.mobilesalons.com. You'll see all of that information on how you get into this business and how you advertise and sponsor one or more of our buses. Is definitely going to be worth it. Man, look at all that traffic. Wow, we are going to blow up, people. We're right in the heart of Dallas, Texas, so we're going to be able to crank these buses out and ship them all over the country. That's our mission. We got a lot of buses rolling right now, but we're trying to get a minimum. We're trying to get several hundred buses a year put out to take control and make sure that we have the proper representation for all of you advertisers out there that want to advertise on Mobile Salon Buses. So this is our fourth location. It's basically going to help us to get all of the buses that we need on the road out there, and it's going to be beautiful. All right, we take the shuttle buses and convert them into mobile barbershops and beauty salons. It's about to be explosive. All right, so get in on it, guys. It's definitely worth your time and effort and money to invest in something that's actually going to work for you. Everybody has hair. Like I said, everybody wants that convenience factor of having their barber or stylist come to them. That's what mobile salons do. All right, I'll come back to you guys shortly and start showing you all of the process of us setting this thing up and getting going. So appreciate your time and effort. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember our motto: respect yourself, because image is everything. Peace.
What's happening, everybody? What is happening? What is happening? We are live. Let me see if we are good. Start a broadcast over here. We're gonna see if this gets going. I'm still setting up over here, guys. I'm setting up to live broadcast on all channels right now. I got a couple of channels that are not broadcasting, so I'm headed in there now to make sure that they are broadcasting, and that way we can get going. Okay. Bring the smoky. Okay. Let's see if that gets us going, guys, and then we can get going. Let's see. Let's go refresh and stream. Oh, there we go. We're live. All right, guys, we're live. Yep, we are live. We are live. What's happening? We're live broadcasting, guys, on multiple different channels, multiple different platforms, all at the same time. We're broadcasting on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Twitch, on LinkedIn, on Discord, on MOBALON, on TikTok, on Kick. We're broadcasting on multiple different channels all at the same time. So it is impressive. And we're good. We're going even higher. We'll be actually procuring multiple other channels that we're working on right now. Those channels are in the works, and they should be coming online in the next few days here. So we're very, very excited about that as well. Alrighty. Okay, so also, guys, the school is about done. So if you've been waiting on that, we're about done with that. Everything should update hopefully tonight. We'll get an update, and then everybody will be able to slide right into the new courses. It should be pretty interesting. I'm loving the site. I'm loving the equipment that's going on. I was trying to tell some of the individuals that are watching, hey, Burnett, I'm trying to explain that with the new sponsors that we have and the new programs that are coming on board, we got to be even more vigilant with our casting, because we have some individual. It seems it's almost insulting. It's weird to say the least, but it's almost insulting because there are so many people that are not there. You know what? I try to use the best words that I possibly can, and the most not sugar-coated, but the most accurate words, so that people can understand what it is I'm talking about and what I'm saying. Because when you sign up to do something or get into something, you're signing up to do something big, not something small. If you sign up for a program of this magnitude, this is not signing up to go play basketball in the park. This is something wholly different. Okay? This is not signing up to go to a restaurant with your friend and come back home. This is a whole profession. This is a whole business. This is a complete, total infrastructure that you are signing up for. Guys, I cannot tell you, for the life of me, I cannot tell you how many people I have had to school. I literally had to put the coach hat on and school them that this is business. You are not buying a car from a dealership. You're starting a business. You're not running up in Walmart getting a loaf of bread and a container of milk and a stick of butter. Some people may remember that reference. This is business. You're literally starting a business. And I sometimes I really don't, I can't wrap my mind around the fact that, guys, you're putting $5,000 down as a deposit. That's a deposit. You're putting $5,000 down, and that by itself should educate you on, hey, this is serious business. But some people, you know, $5,000 is not a lot of money. Okay, I get it. I understand that. That's fine. But at the same time, okay, hold on a second. They're telling me something over here. Let me make sure I have it, guys. Check, check, check. Yeah. Okay, we got it. I'm trying to make sure that. Okay. Thank you. I'm getting notes. They love sending me notes right in the middle of the show. I'm literally doing something, but that's fine. I can walk and chew bubble gum at the same time. Okay, so I'm saying all this for a reason, because we're plagued right now by a group of people that are coming up, and they do not have the disposition to wrap their head around doing or conducting business. This is the barber and beauty industry. We are trying to evolve and upgrade our industry. We're not trying to get continue cutting hair for $5 or $10 on the side and staying in working in a hole in the wall on the corner. When people say barbershop, you immediately picture a hole in the wall, little tiny space where everybody's coming in and renting a booth and making money however you can, whether it be slinging haircuts or slinging something else out the barbershop. Guys, those days are over. We will not, I will not allow for our industry to continue down this pathway. For our industry, for ours, you know, we're creating a whole new industry. This is the mobile barbershop. This is the mobile salon industry. Now, the barbershop industry, hey, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. I don't care. But the mobile barbershop industry, the mobile salon industry, I'm going to fight tooth and nail. I'm going to battle, and I'm going to make sure that our industry does not get tainted with the complete and total disrespect that the barber and beauty industry has been undergoing for many a year. And I'm talking about almost damn near from the beginning, when people just started taking barbers for granted and taking stylists for granted because they're somewhat or considered lower or less than. If you don't believe me, look it up. If you don't understand, pay attention, because it's out there. And I'm telling you guys this for a reason, because we're making big changes in our school. We're making big changes in our program. Guys, we have a multi-million-dollar program. Did y'all know that? A multi-million-dollar program in barber and beauty. We have a multi-million-dollar program. And guess what? It's not being ran by the Asians. It's not being ran by the Caucasians that come into make their own product and then sell to us, and then there's nothing left for us except paying and throwing money into someone else's pocket, and there's nothing for us to gain. Guys, we got to do better. We're going to do better. If you messing with me, we're going to do better. Because I tell you one thing, if I don't tell you anything else, my sisters, my ladies, the fellas, guys, and I'm not talking about the hoods and the don't give a dams and the nappy heads that's running around, don't care y'all do whatever y'all want to do. I'm not talking to y'all. If this doesn't apply to you, I'm not talking to you. And there ain't no sense in getting offended if this doesn't apply to you. If it doesn't apply to you, mind your business. This ain't for you. This is for the people that it applies to. You know, in this day and age, many people pick something to get offended by. There's a lot of people that just get offended just because hell, that's the dinner of the day, to get offended, to find something to get mad at or get angry about. Not here. I'm coach. I can't let you do it. It's low hanging fruit. You're not gonna be able to get away with it with me, because I'll take you to the ring. I literally will literally walk you right into the ring, and we can go at it. You upset about something I said, when I know that I speak fair and balanced, we got a problem. Because more often than not, it's because you misunderstood, did not pay attention, and I'm gonna say it just like this. It more than likely didn't even apply to you, but you got offended anyway. So we got to we don't have to be careful, because, you know, careful isn't king now. Being careful is for people who don't want to get ahead. So I don't be careful. I'm cautious. I'm kind. I'm caring. But when I do what I do, the only thing that's important to me is being correct, being fair and balanced. So that's what I do. So when I say the people who are conscious minded about their image, you hear me? People who are conscious minded about their image, that's who we're looking for. Those are the individuals that we are targeting. Okay? I'm talking to my barbers and stylists, my mobile barbers and stylists, because that's a different breed. That's a whole different category. Being a regular barber versus being a mobile barber or stylist, or go up higher, being a mobile hair artist. Our clientele is a different breed. Our clientele is a different targeted individual. We target people who give a damn. We target people who care about their image. And guess what? I'm not even talking about these social media gurus and these image. They like to say image conscious, but it's really image unconscious, because their image is pulling pranks or going to somebody, making them look like fools to make themselves look better. Okay, well, that's not a respectable way to do this. It works. Don't get me wrong, it works. But that's not a respectable way to do this. I'll tell you why. Because if you do it to someone, it's going to leave you open and vulnerable for it to be done to you. If your whole mission, if your whole industry, your whole business has been built upon the shoulders and the necks of others, meaning making other people look like fools so that you look better, then you may as well prepare yourself. You're next in line. You're literally on the target. You're on the target. You cannot think that you're not. That's like somebody who be out here gang banging or selling drugs or just, you know, coming up by robbing or stealing from other people. You're next. How do you think you're not? I don't understand how people can think that they can do all of these things to somebody and that shit won't come back. It always comes back. When has it never, ever, ever not came back? Ever. It's like my partner likes to say, we've never seen a retired drug dealer. Because there isn't any. It's never happened. You've never dealt drugs your entire life and then hit 65 and then retire with a pension and a 401k and a governmental plan and insurance and everything, and you're taken care of and you're good to go. Great job. That's never happened ever in the history of drug selling. Things come back to you. So your image is all you have. What you are, who you are, is all you have. What you look like, not just to other people, but to yourself, is all you have. And yes, Miss I believe it's Miss Beatrice. Yes, this is for the archive. I'm recording for for information and for show content that it's going to be going up, and when y'all see it, y'all will see why and how this all connects. But it's pretty important, and it's pretty worthwhile when people actually hear it and listen to it and roll with it. But good catch. Okay. If you're wise, if you know what you're doing, you'll see what I'm doing. If you're wise, if you're smart, you'll see what I'm doing. I'm targeting people who know that looks matter. I'm targeting people who actually care and give a damn about their image. I'm not talking about the image of, oh, I'm the baddest one on the block, you don't want to mess with me. That's not a good image, because you're basically creating competition that says, I don't think you're the baddest one on the block, I can beat you, and then here comes your competition to come and dethrone you. And I'm talking immediately. I'm talking before your seat even gets warm. They're coming. Because that's the image that you created. I'm the baddest on the block and can't nobody beat me. All right. Okay. What we are looking for, again, guys, what we are looking for is we're looking for people that care and understand what it means to have the correct image. A clean cut, clean shaven, just respectable looking. That's who we're looking for. That's who we target. Those are the individuals who care about, because if they care about themselves, they'll care about you, because you care about how they look. You get that? Did anybody catch that? People who care about how they look will care about the people who care about how they look. Now you got a deal. That's almost a unbreakable bond. Because when you care about how someone who cares about how they look, you guys are going to depend on each other. That's going to be a ride or die situation. On a constant. When a guy has a decent job and he goes to work every day, respectable, and he's clean cut, he's shaving, he's looking good, he's literally upstanding. I'm not talking about, you know, how the brothers like to say, oh, you shucking and jiving and dancing and for the white man, for the white folk. When's the last time being clean cut and shaven and looking good means that you are selling out? Because last time I checked, I feel pretty damn good when I'm clean cut, shaven, got a clean taper, edged up. My hair is not bothering me, it's not falling all over everywhere. I don't look like I just literally like I sleep on the streets. You know, that doesn't feel good to me. I'm sorry. If that feels good to you, more power to you. Do you. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about people who look like me and who think like me and who feel like me. People who want to be clean cut and shaven and look good and literally have their hair put together. Notice I said hair because that's our game. And not everybody can do it. We can, and that's what we do. So when we do it and we do what we do well, you can write your own ticket anywhere. You can write your own ticket anywhere because that's what people want. Trust me, guys. I'll say this to you one more time. Trust me. They're coming. They're coming. The people that care about themselves, the people who care about their image and what they look like, they're coming. They're coming. The people who spend money, the people who pay for what they want, they're coming. the people who know value, they're coming. They're out there right now and they're looking for us. How's that for a kick in the balls? They're looking for us. They're coming because we're finna shine a big ass light, a spotlight on us to say, here we are. They're sick and tired of going into these half-ass barbershops and barely getting by with the barbers that smell like, you know, whatever, when they go up in there, and the stylist that's talking more trash than conversation. They're looking for someone who is presentable and who actually has something to contribute. They're looking for them so that they can take care of them and get them looking like what they want to look like. This game is awesome. I'm telling you now, this game that we're about to play is awesome. We are training and preparing an army of hair artists that will go out into this world and will show this world, this new industry that will be coming in and bringing the flavor and the new look, the respect that they're looking for. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. Oh, I literally am on pins and needles. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I literally cannot wait. I mean, I physically cannot wait. I think about it when I'm in my meetings and I'm talking to my sponsors, and I'm talking to my advertisers, my co-workers, my instructors, my students, my organizers, my operators. When I'm talking to you guys, y'all know, anybody who has talked to me directly, y'all know I get invested. Y'all know that anytime I start talking about this right here, that's I'm 100% in. Anytime I talk about this, I get all in, and you get to sweating and you get to talking. I mean, you're all in. Anybody who knows me knows this. So as we create this industry, and yes, ma'am, it's kind of cryptic, but it's supposed to be. This ain't for everybody. This ain't who is this, Miss Lavina? Miss Lavina? Yes, ma'am. This ain't game for everybody. they say game is to be sold, not told. But this ain't even that. This game ain't for everybody. This game is for only the ones who understand it and who is coming in to use it to the highest level of their benefit, of its benefit. If you don't know what we're doing, then you're not destined to do it. That's like when Warren Buffett and the cryptosphere guys, the multi-millionaires and the multi-billionaires. Do y'all know? And I'll tell y'all this real quick. I may be stepping on a couple of toes, but I mean it is what it is. What you gonna do? Argue with it? You gonna argue with the facts? When someone says the sun is hot, what are you gonna say? No, it's not. Okay, now you're just being dumb. Now you're being ignorant and pretty stupid. Sun is hot. I mean, period. When someone's speaking facts, it's facts, and for someone to argue facts, you almost need to not talk to that person. You just turn around, walk away, and save your breath, because you're wasting it talking to someone who argues with the facts. I talk to millionaires on a regular basis, and I've recently talked to a couple of billionaires with a B, and their language, guys, our language is all the same. I've noticed this from talking to millionaires and now billionaires, from or versus talking to regular people, or, forgive my language, but poor people. It's a different language. It's completely different. It's a totally different understanding. It's a different verbiage. It's completely not the same thing. They talk completely different. And trust me, I was one of them. I told y'all before, I grew up in the projects. I grew up in West Dallas project, broke and poor, hustling on the streets, doing everything we could to get by. So I know. And now living in $1 million house, having a multi-million-dollar business, having literally multi-million-dollar deals done weekly, this is a completely different world. And when you start thinking about what world you belong in, that's where you'll start to define yourself. If you do $5 and $10 haircuts, then do $5 and $10 haircuts. Don't come over to a guy who does $100 and $200 haircuts and try to shame them. Don't come over and tell a cat that's doing a $500 client that, oh, that's too much. What do you get for that? You won't understand. It's not for you. That's not for you. That's not your game. And there's nothing wrong with that, guys. I'm telling you, I promise you, there's nothing wrong with that. All I tell you is stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. If that's not for you, it's not for you. Stay in your lane. Don't try to get in other people's lane and tell them to get out of their lane and come in and drive in your lane. What the hell? Where in the hell do they do that at? Where does that make sense? Them folk is doing what they do. If you don't understand it, then that's not your lane. If you can't get with it, that's not your lane. If they don't represent or come with your lane, then that's not their lane. It's very, very simple. I'll put it in this terms, and this should clear it up for you. This should help all of those who have some type of complex, because there's many who do. I'll say it like this. There's people out here that think that everybody should get paid the same amount of money. There's people out here, listen to me. There's people out here that says there's literally nobody should be poor or broke or low income or middle class even, damn near. There's people out here that think along the same lines, there shouldn't be rich people, overly rich people, what's called ultra rich or mega rich people that make their money, especially if they make it genuinely and they make it, righteously without stepping on the necks and the backs of other people. I don't necessarily agree with that, but to each his own. I stay in my lane. There are people who despise the wealthy, who despise the rich, as if, hey, they shouldn't be rich. Do you know how unfair and how unbalanced that is? Do you know how ridiculous you sound when you say everybody should have the same money? Anybody who says that they either is on the streets and they want what the other man has, or they're about to be on the streets and they're trying to come up themselves. Because if you switch shoes, if you put yourself in the shoes of the rich man, of the wealthy man, of the wealthy company, if you switch shoes and say, hey, you're wealthy, you worked all your life, you busted your ass, you went out there and hustled, you got up early and came in early and left late, you literally went to work, you worked your ass off to become wealthy. Now, take all of it and divide it amongst everybody else so that you can be the same as everybody else. Tell me where that makes sense. Tell me how that makes sense. I'm serious. I want somebody to tell me that that's fair. Now, once again, I'm not talking about the out of pocket ones, the ones that come up on the necks by robbing or stealing or taking or just doing nefarious things to become wealthy. That's a different lane. That's a different lane. Those are typically not the ones that people are talking about. They're talking about the people that literally work and use their brains to become wealthy. And I'm not going to drop names, but I will use almost damn near universal names like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos or whatever, I doubt they're going to call me or contact me and say, hey, you were talking about me. I doubt that's going to happen. Plus, I wasn't talking trash anyway. I mean, I state facts. Elon Musk is one of the richest man, if not the richest, on the planet. Why? Because he's smart. Because he did smart things. Is anybody challenging that? I don't. The man is literally a rocket scientist. What the fuck? Come on, guys. Let's kind of use our heads here. When someone is literally using their head and they thinking and they actually use their minds to make their money, creating companies, selling companies for vast amounts of money, and then leveraging those companies for larger amounts of money and so on and so forth. Yeah, you deserve the money that you get. And for someone to come literally step to you and say, hey, you got $100 million. You need to split that up and split it amongst 10,000 people and give them all money so that we all have the same amount of money. You're an idiot. I'm sorry, you're an idiot. And if anybody takes offense to that, come see me. Because I want to know what type of mindset you have to think that everybody needs to cut their money up and split it amongst everybody else, and that's fair. I think not. Absolutely not. For one, I'll make it even cleaner and plainer than that. For one of these mothers is working, and one of these mothers ain't. And not mothers as in they bear children, mothers as in mother, you know, the mother. And one of these mothers is actually ain't doing nothing. They sitting on their ass. One of them is in the hood, just you know, on the corner slinging or drinking beer and ain't bit more thinking about a job. So the one that's working needs to split his money with that one. The one that busts his ass, gets up early in the morning, goes into work and works their ass off and leave late and literally establish a business and a company, but they got to take all their money and throw it into the hood where people are notoriously prone to not working. They don't want to work. Now, again, I came from the hood, so I know. Ain't no sitting up here, oh, you talking down on the hood. I was in the hood. That's goddamn it. That's how I know. I know welfare recipients, and not all of them are bad or lazy or fat and out of shape and ain't wouldn't work. Not all of them are, but there are many. Tell me I'm wrong. I want somebody to stand up and say, you're bashing, well, you're talking about. Tell me I'm wrong. I don't want to hear, hey, you're being mean. I want to hear, hey, you're wrong. That's the only thing that's important to me, because facts is facts. There's a lot of lazy people that are getting government assistance. And even further than that, we're not going to go down this road today, but even further than that, hell, the government pays you to be lazy. The government incentivizes you to not get up off your ass and go to work. Did you not know that the government, if you are getting government assistance and then you go get a job and start doing for yourself, they will cut your benefits? They will literally stop giving you benefits if you start doing something for yourself. If you start, where in the hell do they do that at? You will stop getting benefits. You will stop getting assistance if you start standing on your own 2 feet. If you start doing for yourself, if you start going out and getting a job and start doing making money and start paying bills and we will cut your benefits. If that's not incentive, and again, y'all would think, well, that's incentive for people, you know, when they get on their feet, they're good. They don't need any assistance anymore. That's supposed to be true. But unfortunately, in the hood, in our communities, it's working opposite. They're thinking that, hey, if I go out and do something for myself, they're going to take this good thing away from me. Oh, Lord Jesus. This is horrible. This is a catch-22. This is sabotage. This is a trap. Did you also know, and then we're going to get ready to get up out of here, guys. Did you also know that we live in a world, right now today, we live in a world that everybody can't be millionaires. Let me say that again. We live in a world where everybody can't be millionaires. Hell, think about it. People, use your head. If everybody was millionaires, who's going to make your burger when you go to McDonald's? If everybody's a millionaire, who's going to cut your grass? Who's going to paint your house? Who's going to build your house? Who's going to do any of the things that the middle class and even the lower class do? Now that sounds really, really uppity and almost obnoxious, kind of snobbish, right? But tell me I'm wrong. Tell me it's not fact. That's what's more important to me. I don't give a shit that you don't like it. I don't care that it sounds mean. I want to hear if it's wrong. I want to hear somebody tell me I'm incorrect. If everybody had the same money, if everybody was millionaires, who's gonna valet park your car? Tell me. I'm serious as hard to. Who's gonna make your plate? Who's gonna bring? What waiter is gonna bring it out? You think this guy's gonna bring your plate as a waiter and he's a millionaire? I wouldn't. Kiss my ass. I'm not bringing you nothing. I'm a millionaire. I'm not cutting your grass. I'm a millionaire. I'm not painting your house. I'm a millionaire. I'm not doing anything for you. I'm a millionaire. What if everybody was? Nothing would get done. We would have no propulsion, no forward movement, no upgrade anywhere by anyone, because everybody has enough money to where they don't have to do anything. No, there's no more maids. Why would there be a maid if they're all of the little Hispanic and Honduras and African and Indian and all these and even the chambermaids and the little Mexican senoritas and the mamacitas and all the. No, they're not maids. They're millionaires. Why would they clean your dirty sheets? Are you crazy? They're millionaires. Do you see how something's not right? You see how that doesn't add up? And again, I would be the last one to advocate for poverty for anybody. What I advocate is for classes. I advocate for knowing your place, playing your role. I cut hair, and I'm a millionaire, but I still cut hair. So how is that possible? Well, I'm the owner. I run the show. I'm literally the big boss over here, and I still do hair. Now, I don't do cheap hair. I don't do $5 and $10 haircuts. Obviously, I do higher class hair, and I do hair when I want to do hair, which is not a good standpoint for business, because when you get people coming in and say, hey, I need a cut real quick, and I got shit to do, then you're fresh out of luck, because I'm a millionaire. So you can't tell me what to do, because I'm a millionaire. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you like this. I'm trying to make the most amount of millionaires in the barber and beauty industry, period. Why? Because us millionaires will know how to instruct and train and coach the workers as well as the millionaires. There's a worker class and there's a millionaire class. The only thing that I stand firm on is for that class to be fair. That class subjugation to be fair. We can go vice versa and make it even better than that. We'll make it sweeter for the people who are sensitive. There are some millionaires who should not be millionaires. How about that? Does that make you feel better? There are some millionaires who do not deserve. I use that bad foul language. There are some millionaires who do not deserve to be millionaires. I'm pretty sure y'all know who they are, many of them. There are some poor people who do not deserve to be poor, and there are some rich people who do not deserve to be rich. They do not respect it. It's not for them. I've seen wealthy people throw money away because they can't deal with it. They can't stand it. It hurts them. Okay, well you were born on the wrong side of the tracks. You need to get on this side. Go and work for a living, because money disgusts you. I've heard an actual millionaire, guys, and then this almost will shock you. I heard an actual millionaire say out of his own mouth, say that money disgusts him. He doesn't like it. He's a millionaire. He doesn't like, but he became a millionaire. I see your question. How did he get his money? Depending on his money, he got his money because he does what he does. I ain't gonna call him out or say no name, but because of what he does as a profession, it's extremely wealthy. It makes money, lots of it. So he became wealthy off of what he does, and he's kind of, it really wasn't, how he wanted to live and what he wanted to be and all that type of stuff. He just wanted to help people, but unfortunately, what you do, makes a lot of money. So, but he said money disgusts him, and me, my first thing out of my mouth is explain. Those are my favorite. That's my favorite word. Explain. I say it to so many people on a daily basis. It's redundant. It comes out automatically. When you say something that I don't understand or that does not add up, it doesn't matter. I won't sit up here and argue with you or battle with you for what. I'm going to ask you very, very straight and very clear. Explain. Because I don't want to get into an altercation with you thinking that you said something when you really said something. No, explain what you mean. Help me understand what it is you're trying to relay to me. Explain. I advise all of you guys out here that continue to have misunderstandings, that continue to get into it with numerous people, that continue to not make the type of money that you want to make, that continue to not be in life positions that you want to be in, relationship wise, family wise, monetary, financially. Use that word. You can have it. I don't have it trademarked or nothing. It's free. That's one word. Easy to remember, easy to understand, and the definition is quite simple. Tell me what you mean. Go further. Expand. All of that is very easy, and I don't know of anybody who don't understand what the meaning of explain is. Just use it. Just use it. I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna have a whole seminar on that. I'm surprised I don't have it already. On that one word, explain. That's it. Nothing else. No, will you or can you please or can you? No, just use that one word because it's all inclusive. It stands alone. It will help you fix all types of problems. Someone say, "Oh, you're not right for this job." Explain. Guess what their brain is gonna say? Show them. Give them the information, because guess what? You may be wrong. You may have missed something. Both of y'all may be incorrect or have missed something, and y'all can clear it up and get on the right track. Some girl, ooh, you ain't my type. Explain. Well, because you don't really dress like a. Well, this ain't how I normally dress. I go. If you seen my wardrobe at home, I didn't know that. Even though that's kind of fickle, it doesn't matter. That's how powerful explain is. Oh, well, you can't cash this check here. Explain. Oh, because this is not the cash and check line. You got to go to this line over here. You could. What if you didn't use that word, that magic word? Explain. What if you didn't use that word and you chose to get mad and why I can't do that? You race bait. You trying to you don't like black people. You gonna. That ain't even what she meant. It was something just very, very simple. This is not the check cashing line. All right, thank you, guys. My apologies again. Like I said, I have to create a sound bite, if you will, because I'm creating. We're shooting our show, our our reality show, and there's a lot of content that we have to shoot and that I need to have in place. This is a piece of that. So we are basically using this show to do that, and it's a good platform. I got a lot of questions that came in, guys. My apologies, I couldn't get to your questions because I had an agenda. I have notes here and all that good stuff that I had to address because we're actually building a show and building a sound bite and all that good stuff. But obviously, I got plenty of shows. I go live every day. So if you guys have questions, y'all can call me. You can come on to my next show and pose your questions there. You can text, you can email, all that good stuff. I'm always accessible. So you can ask away at any of those shows. And if it's informal, like this chat session, then come back to my next show and raise the question. Most of the time, we ain't doing nothing but just going over facts and figures for the business. So you're more than welcome to ask any questions, even philosophical. I don't care, because I'm always on board. I'm always up for expansion of the mind, and if someone shows me that they can go toe to toe with me, come on board. We're gonna rock and roll. Yeah, that's what they say, to see if you can go for an hour. Yeah, man, look, I've done seminars where I've gone hours and hours just talking, just literally going off the dome. Matter of fact, discussing the business, the industry, people, relationships, family, business of expansion, efficiency, all that stuff. I have a whole website dedicated to it, MrMacLifeCoach.com. Go there and check it out. If you want to hire me, you're more than welcome to put in your bid. All right, guys, that'll do it for right now. It's 7 o'clock. I appreciate you all kind of enduring. Hopefully, if it was boring to you, or if this was not your cup of tea, you just put it on pause, or mute rather, and just go on and do what you do. But yeah, this is what the show is me coming in and doing what I do. But normally I will have the platform for you guys to ask any questions that you have, and jump on in and get enlightened if you like, and we can rock and roll, no problem whatsoever. All right, I see a lot of people in. I'm sorry I didn't address everybody. I had an agenda today, but I thank you all for coming in, and we'll be back tomorrow at 6 o'clock. So come on through, and we can kick it on that day. All right, guys, I'm Ronnie Mac, owner of the Shops and Salons Network, the Hair Art Network, and the new Mobile Salon Network, bidding you guys peace and blessings. Please take care of yourself, and if you can, take care of someone else. If we all did that, we all will be taken care of, and that's awesome. If you haven't signed up to the Mobile Salon Network, go to MOBALON.com, MOBALON.com, and sign up there. At the top of the page is the application on the right-hand side. You can click on that and sign up. And if you haven't donated, please go to our charity. We have our own charity. Go to our charity at HHCharity.org, HHH charity.org. Stands for Haircuts for the Helpless and Homeless, which is what we do. We take your donations and we build buses, mobile salon buses, where we go out and do haircuts for the helpless and homeless, as well as use your donations to pay the barbers and stylists to do haircuts for the helpless and homeless. So thank you all very, very much. I appreciate you all for coming in. I will be back tomorrow with a more regular show, and you guys will be open to ask any questions that you have, and I'll be free to answer those questions and address anything and concerns that you may have. Okie dokie. All right, guys, that'll do it for today. I'll be back tomorrow, 6 o'clock, same time, same place. Everybody, y'all be safe out there. And remember our motto, respect yourself, because image is everything. Peace.